Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, welcome to Bella Crafts Live. My name is Lisa Rojas, and this is my business partner and very dear friend, Ann Butler. Yay! So we're here today. I'm excited because today we get to play with Ann's products, and one of my very favorites that you do, is Rhinestone Genie. That is like one of my favorites of
I
all
know.
of your
That
stuff.
fits. We love it.
So we're doing that, and then I am also adding lights to this card.
The coolest lights.
Yes, although I am putting a note into Miss Amanda that she needs to now make bigger ones, ones that have like 5 lights, 5 twinkle lights in them, or you know what I'm saying?
I
Because
know.
that whole the tree would have been covered in twinkle lights, but I
It
didn't
was-
want 15 different switches. So I got to tell her about that. And I finished the affiliate stuff too, I think. I did. I don't know. So, anyways,
Hi, Isabel.
hi, Isabel. How are you?
Helen.
It's a beautiful evening there. Yay. Hi, Helen.
That's nice. You have to enjoy them while you can.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes. So today, as I was saying, I'm using Ann's products today, so I'm excited about that. And let me show you here real soon what I did with it. I know it was kind of early for Christmas because normally when I'm at the beach, I'm doing Halloween,
Yep.
but this year we just didn't get a chance to do Halloween because my favorite Halloween stamps are Impression Obsession. I love Lindsay Ostrom stuff. I just do.
Yep.
So, but that's all right because we're doing Christmas, and Christmas you can never ever start early enough for your Christmas cards, right?
No, you can't.
I mean, come on, because just about the time you do, you think, yeah. So now, hi Dawn.
Hey, Don. Okay, you've had some pretty awful weather over the summer. I'm sorry, Isabel.
It's been
Never fun when it's supposed to be nice out.
it has been crazy. I need to go this way, maybe. Okay. I keep doing this. I'm going off camera. So
Sometimes I think it's okay when I go off, but
I know, right? It's like, okay. All right. So today we're going to be doing the Christmas card. I'm very excited about it. For those of you that don't know us, let's back up for just a second and just say hi. My name is Lisa Rojas and Butler, and we own Bella Crafts Publishing. We put out a free craft magazine, digital craft magazine, 4 times a year.
yeah.
Fall's coming out
Next
soon.
week.
Next week. Fall's coming out next week. But in the meantime, if you sign up, you can get summer issue. So, you might want to do that. But what else do we got going on? Oh, you want to tell them about ebooks?
So we have ebooks that are for sale on our site. You can just go to our site and there's a little icon that says ebooks, and I'll bring you to the page and you can see all of them. We have a new one that will be releasing. It's done. It has to be. I'm waiting on a couple things from the author. We have to decide on the front cover and the back cover and stuff.
Last minute details.
The small details, and then I have another one in the works. So we have 2 of them that will be coming out sometime in October. And so I'm happy about that.
Exciting, yes.
And yeah, just the ebooks are what help us do all of this. So yes.
Because the more we sell, the better we can pay our bills, and then we could do more fun
Money,
stuff.
those websites cost money. Emails cost money.
They're it's always something.
It is, but we love what we do.
Yes, we do. We do. Okay, so I am going to get started because this is going to take just a little bit of time. So I want to make sure that, that I get everything done and we're not here all day. So I'm going to
And
switch my cameras.
while
Okay.
Lisa is doing her project, I will put links in for you guys. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Becca. Don't forget, you guys, hashtag Bella Crafts for next week. We'll be announcing next week. What are we doing? What are we doing for the giveaway this week? Is it rhinestone
is
jeans?
Gina Cave. So
Well,
like for this week, it'll be a goodie package from us.
okay. There we go. So I'm going to switch and then we will get started. All right. Let me switch
So
cameras.
like,
here.
share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to be entered. And for those of you watching on YouTube,
Oops.
don't worry because Lisa will grab your names and put you into our randomizer. So everybody has an equal chance. And that is open till midnight next Tuesday.
Yeah. And that's important.
And that's so cute, Lisa.
Huh?
That's so cute.
Oh, thanks. I wanted okay, trying to plug my iron in there. There we go. That iron gets so hot. Okay. For this one, I went really embellish wise. I went really light instead of adding a whole bunch. One, because there's a lot going on already with the rhinestones and the lights. But two, I didn't bring any Christmas embellishments with me. So
Imagine that.
so I'm scrambling going, oh my gosh, I don't have anything to decorate this with.
It doesn't look like it's light on embellishments. You have the rhinestones, you have the little ornaments there, and we know it twinkles.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I had to scramble at the last minute, but I love paper packs, right?
Right.
Paper packs are awesome because then you get all these fabulous little extra goodies in there. And that's what I ended up using on this. So as you know, this is a twinkle light or twinkle card. And then
so much fun.
Yes. And then we have Anne's rhinestones on there from Rhinestone Genie. I just love it. Love it. Love it. And I'm using her digital image. So that's always fun, right? Using digital. Oh, thanks. Okay. So before we get started, let me show you a little bit here. Okay. So the way that Anne did this, because I'm going to do the simple version, okay, instead of, putting it into Word or whatever and resizing and all of that, because the way that you did it, Anne, right off the bat is an A2 size.
Yep.
So you can fit 4 on a piece of paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that image, and then you can print it out 4 times on a piece of cardstock, and then that's how you get started. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys that. There's no resizing in this or anything like that. I did it straight how Anne wanted it done when she designed it. So I think that's important because you can go in and change, digital images to all kinds of different things. But, I wanted to make it simple. All right, so this is what it's going to look like once you print it out, and then, you cut it down however you want for the size to fit your card. Okay, so then it's going to look like this. Okay, so I've already got it nice and cut out. Yay! So what we're going to do is, okay, so first of all, your base card, right? Okay, so this is the base card. It's a top fold. This is going to annoy me if it's going to keep doing that. Okay, it's a top fold. I'll have all of the measurements for you guys on the blog post for Sunday when I post the blog. But real quick, I believe I did 5 3/4. Yeah. So your base card is going to be 5 3/4 by 4. Okay. And then what you're going to do from there for this top layer here, you're just going to go down a quarter, or not even a quarter, an eighth of an inch. So this is going to be 7 5/8 for your layer paper. Okay. So to get started, you want to layer your paper, which, whatever you're putting down on your base, you want to layer that first. Okay. So once you have that done, then you're going to take your little image here, and I'm not going to poke it right now. We'll do that in just a second, because what you're going to do is poke holes in this where you want the lights to go. But first, we're going to add the rhinestones, which is always fun. All right. So again, we are working on a very small table. But I am a traveling crafter, so I make do with what I got. All right. Those of you guys that have been watching us forever have seen Anne and I do this a number of times. It is the best way to add rhinestones to your projects in such, minimal time. I absolutely love it. So this is the template that Anne designed, her little Christmas tree. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to put this on the metallic cookie tray, because this has got magnet on it, so it's going to stay in place. All right. And then we're going to take our cool little, now this time I used colors. How you like that, guys?
I love that.
I used colors instead of doing it with just the silver. I did one with the silver anyways. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but let's do this first. Ouch. Okay, sorry. You guys got to be patient with me with my hands. Sorry. Oh. All right. So you're going to take this and pour your rhinestones on top. And then we're going to sit this off to the side here. And then you're going to take your brush and you're going to swirl around, and you're going to put all of these rhinestones in all of the little holes. Now, this is really cool because, like I said, you can do multiple rhinestones in just a few minutes. So you swirl this around until you get all of your holes filled. Okay. And you just keep doing it. And then every once in a while, pull it away and check to see if you have one that's turned upside down, or, one didn't make it in the hole. Then you're just going to go back in and just redo those. Okay. Now I have a tendency, because I get impatient. So I have a tendency to sometimes, if I'm just missing a couple, then I will go ahead and use a pickup stick. But don't need to, because these are all ready to go here. All right, so we're going to scoot all of these out of the way. Everything needs to be up out of your way. There we go. We're going to smoosh all that over there. Okay, and then you're going to take your brush and just kind of go down. And this is going to put your rhinestones sitting in the template correctly. Okay, so lightly just push it over just like that. And then we're going to set that off to the side. And then the next thing that you're going to do is take a piece of adhesive, and you want your adhesive piece to be a little bit bigger than your template. Okay. So what you want to do from here is you want to peel off. It's adhesive. So you want to pull the backing off and hang on to the backing because you can reuse this many times. Okay. So you want to hang on to your backing. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cool little adhesive, and you don't want to hesitate and get real close and hesitate, because if you do, you might pull your rhinestones up by accident, which you've seen me do, and you don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is go, oh, I just saw one flip. All right, I just noticed that we cannot have any that is not in the right way. There we go. All right. So you're going to take your adhesive sheet and then just lay it down. And then once you've got it laid down, then take your fingers. And that turned again on me. It's being mean to me today. All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, oh, such a mess. All right. So you want to make sure that you get those really onto that adhesive. So once you've done that, then the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to peel this adhesive up. Okay. So you want to go slow because you want to make sure that you get everything as you go. But you can see as I'm pulling, it's pulling up all of my little rhinestones here. All right, so let me remove the template. Now, what I like to do, Anne does this a little bit different than me, but what I like to do is once I've taken it off, I'm going to put it back down on my carrier sheet, or not carrier sheet, sorry, adhesive. And then I'm going to just kind of push them down there, because sometimes when you're pulling them up, they get misaligned. So this is a perfect time to go back in. If you see, that's a little crooked, whatever, then you can just go in real quick and fix it. So not a big deal. Now I've got one down here that did not turn, and I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay. But if you see a couple that are, need to be scooched over or whatever, just take your fingernails or a tool, whatever, and just move them. Okay. So once you've got that done, now we're going to take this off, and I'm going to remove my tray and pray that I don't drop those rhinestones all over the floor. That would not be good. All right, so I'm going to use this. There we go. Okay. So now, ooh, boy, that iron is hot. Okay, so that iron,
they are
hot. No, this one gets like really hot. Oh, I am so tired of the lighting in here. Anyways, okay, so now we're ready to go into the next step. So this is where you're going to take your design, and then we're going to peel off the backing ever so gently. There we go. And then you're going to lay this right on top of your tree. Okay, so what I did when I started mine is I started with the top, and then I just kind of went from there. So I'm trying to get this as straight as I can. And that is going to work. That's not exactly on my lines, but you know what? I actually like that better because now you can really see them.
I don't even put mine on the lines.
No, see, I did. And
I know. It looks good. No, it looks good.
I know, but I like it better up. You can see them better.
Yeah, I don't put it on the lines. I'll show you one after you're done.
Okay. All right. So now we've got our adhesive on. So now we need to heat these puppies. Okay. So you're going to take a hot dry iron, no steam. Okay. And you're going to lay it on top of your image, just like this. And when you're doing this, you want to go up and down. Don't go back and forth, okay? Because if you do, you're going to shift the rhinestones. You don't want to do that, because what we're doing now is we are heating the adhesive that's back on that's on the back of the rhinestones, and you want to make sure that they stay where you want them to stay. Okay? So about 20 seconds is about all I do. And I just lay it on there and just wait. Now, you can use this on any surface, okay? The different surfaces, though, are going to call for a different time of how long you need the iron on. So depending on what you're doing, but you can do this on fabric, you can do it on wood, you can do it on glass. I think we've done it on everything, right, Anne, except for plastic, I think.
Yeah, I haven't done it on plastic just because of an iron.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So now we've got them on here. So now what we want to do is we want to pull the adhesive sheet off, pull it back, but I want to make sure when I'm pulling that my rhinestones don't get pulled up with. And if that happens, you don't worry about it at all. You're just going to lay the paper back down and add the iron again. Okay, so no worries. And there we go. All right. And then I have my one little green rhinestone that turned. Little sucker. All right. So now I'm going to take my sheet and I'm going to put it back on top of the backing here. And then I'm going to save this for another design. Okay. So now what we're going to do, let's flip this over, because now we're going to add lights. Not only are we adding the rhinestones, but we're also adding lights from Pear Blossom Press. Now you guys know Anne and I love Miss Amanda. She is amazing, and this is her company. Okay, so let me put that right there like that. I'm going to put that off to the side because I want to show you what it's all going to look like. All right. So for this, there's my battery. Okay, and where is my hole punchy thing? Okay, so this is where you want to mark your holes, okay, on where you want your lights. Now, I'm trying to find what did I do with it? Oh, I was trying to find there it is, the packaging, so you can see what the packaging looks like, guys. All right, so this is what the Twinkle lights come in. And she's got a variety. I think this is a 3-pack. So there's 3 different units that are in here, and these are what the units are, okay? And then they each have a battery that's included, and then you're going to slide that battery in, and I suggest that you do this before you put it on your card to make sure that everything works. That way you don't got to tear it all off, okay? And then right here is a little tiny switch that you press. And when you press, it lights. I love, love, love this. All right. So we're going to.
So cool.
It is, right? Oh, and I wanted to show you real quick. This is the one that I did with the silver, with just the regular rhinestones. Okay. So I've already marked my area on here with the pencil of where I want my lights to go. So now all I have to do is just poke my hole. And of course, I don't have a hole punch because I didn't think to bring one. But that's all right. Don't need one because this works just fine. So I'm going to poke these holes in here. And where's my other one? There it is. I know you guys can't see the hole marks, the pencil marks, but I can. Ouch. Okay. So now that I've kind of got them started, then I'm going to go back in and press. Okay. Just to open up that hole, open up those holes just a little bit bigger. Because you don't want it to be really, really open because then it kind of takes away from the lights. But you've got to make sure you can get your lights in there. So the easiest thing that I have found doing this, I'm going to show you real quick here. But right now, before I do that, let's do this. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the base. Let me make sure I got my right. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to take my little tree here. There we go. And I am just going to add some adhesive to glue it down. All right, there we go. Got our adhesive, put that over here. Okay, and then we're going to lay this right on top. There we go. Okay, so now you can see your card. Okay, so now what you're going to do is open this up. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing and you're going to poke those holes, but you're going to poke them through all of the paper. You've got to get them through your pattern paper and also your cardstock. Okay, they've got to go in both, go through both. So this is where it's going to take just a little bit longer for me. Usually I can get this done kind of quick, but all right. And then I'm going to go back in and open those holes up really well. There's another one. And then we've got this last one here. Okay. So what I was starting to tell you earlier is what you can do here now is once you have them poked from the front, then go back in through the back and poke them again. Okay. So there you go. Now you've got your holes. All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way and let me shut this iron off. My look, I'll burn myself. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're going to take some Scotch tape here. And what you want to do is you've got to plan ahead of time, okay? When you're doing a lighted card like this, you have to plan ahead of time. So you have to decide, as I said, where you want to put your lights, but you also have to decide where you want to put your unit. So, you know, you've got something, you know, it's got to be someplace that they can press on it. Okay, so for me, I had taken my little tag here, and this came with a full page of tags that came in the pattern pack, the paper pack that I got. So I just took one of these, and then Amanda has this adorable little set here that says push and pull and, you know, all of the good things that you need for an interactive card, right? And then she also has with this, she also has this little piece, and this piece is so you can put a door on your card to where you can get in and out of it and change the battery if you need to. Now, I did not go into that much detail on this one. I just did straight card, just straight lights. Okay, so I did not put a trap door, but there is on our YouTube channel, there is a card that I did with, it was like a red, white, and blue, and it had what it had on there? Candles. And that one, I did do the trap door. So if you want to know what that looks like, go ahead and head over to our YouTube channel. All right, so that is what that looks like. But now what we're going to do, so I've already taken my little stamp and I already stamped it right there. It says press here. So this is where I want my button to go. So I'm going to lay this down on my card. And that's where I want my button. So I'm going to open this. All right. This is where I want it. And then I'm going to flip it over. Yep. Flip it over. And then you can take a pencil and mark. Just a little tiny mark on there so you'll know. Okay. So before we add that, though, we're going to add our lights. So you're going to go in from the back into the front. And you want to do this one at a time because it just makes it so much easier. And please, 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 you guys, do not be afraid of working with these and the wires and whatnot. They're very, very simple to use. And I know it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. So I know we had a few people on one of the lives. There was a couple ladies that messaged me and said, are those really hard to work with? And it's like, no, they are not. So you want to separate the strands as best you can. And then you're going to poke them through. And like I said, I like doing mine one at a time because it just makes my life so much easier. So I'm going to put that first one right there. And then you're going to take a piece of tape and slap that in there. And then before you go any further, turn your card back around. Make sure that it is exactly where you want it. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the other two. I'm going to plop this one in here. Move this over here. Okay, add that next one. Whoop, popped out. Not to worry. Just going to pop it right back in. Okay. So we're in. I want to move these out of the way just a bit and then tape that one down. Again, flip it over. Make sure it's exactly where you want it. Right there. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to do the last one. That's going to go right here. There. All right. Stay there. Oh, you little bugger. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then lay that last piece down. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take these excess wires and you want to make sure that you put your unit right where you want it. Okay. Before you tape everything down. And again, test your lights. Like really test them. Make sure. I've not had any issues with them not working. not once in all the times that I've used them. But it's better to be safe. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to tape down all these extra wires because we don't need them. So I just want them up and out of my way. There we go. Okay, and then the last thing that you want to do is tape down your unit. Okay, so we're just going to add a piece of tape. I want to make sure that my little button is where I want it. Okay, and then I'm going to tape this down here and here, and then I'm going to add just one more piece just to be safe. Okay. Now, before we go further, I want to flip it over. Make sure. Yep.
So fun.
I know, right? Yep.
And it makes the rhinestone sparkle.
It does.
Yeah. It looks like you have more than 3 lights there. Yeah.
I know, right? This actual idea was Anne's idea for me to do this because we were brainstorming and she's like, oh, what if you do this? I was like, oh my gosh, that's a fabulous idea. All right, so we've got our lights in, right? So now we're ready to finish the inside piece here because obviously you don't want all of this to show because it's ugly. So we don't want that. So let me grab my tape. I knew that I had packed my tape. Where is it? There it is. I knew I had packed my tape, but then I couldn't find it. And I was like panic stricken.
Yep. Because
you've got to, you guys, if you have not tried this tape, you really, really need to try it. This foam tape is amazing.
It is.
It is repositional for 30 minutes. So if you put it down someplace and it's not in the right place, it's crooked, whatever, you can still pull it back up. There is not any of the tapes out there that have done that. You try to
foam tape. Nope.
Yeah, foam tape. You try to pull foam tape off of something and you're going to pull half of your card for your project, whatever you're working on. Okay, so for this, because I have this big old bag of it. All right, so now I'm just going to take some pieces. Now, the other thing that's good about this tape is it's already doubled. So if you're like me and you like layering your cards and stuff, this is perfect. All right, where's my scissors? There we go. All right. And basically what you're doing with this, with the foam tape here is you're giving it height so this doesn't get crunched. And you do need that. Okay, so you really, really want to use the tape. It is fabulous tape.
Well, and the tape's the same thickness as her light, so you don't have to worry about squishing it.
Which is perfect, right? I mean, yep. How smart was that, Miss Amanda?
She worked hard and long. She went through a lot of companies.
Of course she did. All right, so I'm going to add that one there, and then I'm going to add another one right about here, I think. There we go. All right, let me move this up out of the way. And I'm going to add this last little piece. So much fun, you guys, really. Okay, I don't want this sitting directly on top of my light. So I'm just going to move it over just a smidge. All right, so now you're going to peel off all of this stuff here. Come on, there we go. Okay, and then you're going to cut a piece of your pattern paper And that's what you're going to add to cover this. Now, when you're going to measure this particular one, okay, this is 5. This is 5 by 5.5. And you want to make sure when you're cutting your paper for this, you want to make sure that you cut it enough that it's going to make up with for the tape. The depth of the tape. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I cut this like my first one, I cut it exactly how I did this piece right here, which was just a quarter or an eighth of an inch smaller. But I did not leave into account that when I went to lay this down, that it was going to, when I went to close it, then I had this extra paper down here at the bottom. So you want to make sure that you just put that right there. And just make sure that you cut it enough. Oh, now look here. This is a perfect way. I'm going to show you about this tape. Because I'm going to lift this up. Because I want this in a different.
That's so cool.
I know, right? I can't tell you how many projects I've ruined trying to move, something around that I've foam taped down. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this on the back so I know that the paper's going to cover it. Okay, so what I mean by that, you guys, is when I had originally done the sheet, maybe it'll do it for this. Okay, so when I had originally done it, I did it the same size, right? But then I didn't take into account the depth. And so when I went to fold it down, then the pattern paper came out about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. So that's what I mean by that. So just make sure. Okay. All right. So now you've got your lights in. You've got everything pinned down and ready to go. So now all that's left is to decorate. So you're going to take this, and this was just, as I said, a tag set that was inside the pattern paper pack that I got. I'm going to make sure that, yep. So we are good on placement. Okay, and then we're just going to add, come on, baby. Ouch. Ow, ow.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Oh, and you know that I don't like showing that kind of stuff. All right. I don't like talking about my illness and all of that kind of stuff still. Not on Facebook. All right. So we've got our light. Oh, look at it. I'm so excited.
So much fun.
So much fun. Okay. So to finish it off, what I did then is I took some of this trim that I have had forever. My mama gave it to me before she passed. And what I did with it is I put it here. Okay. And wrap it around. Okay. And then we're just going to tie a bow right about there. Okay. So we're going to tie this baby up. And then what you want to do once you make your bow, oh, I need a little bit more. There we go. I cannot get my hands to work for me today. All right, we need a little longer.
You can just show the finished one if you can't do it.
Yeah, well, I've already got it halfway started, so we'll try to finish it. If I can't get it tied, then no. All right. Come on. Yep, no, okay. All right, so a bow here. We're going to do this because it'll just look cute. And then I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so add your bow. And then, of course, cut off your excess. And then what you want to do is just add a little bit of glue down on this so it will stay on your card and not slip off. I don't know. Frustrated. All right, there we go.
For those of you that don't know, Lisa has to have surgery on her hand, and that's why she's having issues.
Yeah, sorry, guys. All right, so see, so you're just going to add a bow down there at the bottom. And then what I did to finish it off was, not only did it have a tag sheet in there, but the paper pack also had stickers. Now, I don't know about you, but how many times have you bought pattern paper packs, right? And you don't use the stickers. You just don't use them. This is a quick and easy way to add tiny little elements like that.
So
that just make those tiny little details pop. So for this, you can see what I did here was I just added the little ornament stickers, just added those on there. And then this was also a sticker. So what I did with this was I put it on a piece of green cardstock, and then I cut it out and gave it a little bit of a frame around it. So then that way it popped a little bit better. And then I also added a piece of foam tape to the back of it to make it pop up. So there you go, guys. Quick and easy way to do a card. Now, if you want to do something like this for Christmas cards and you don't want to add lights or whatever, you want to make it simpler, then don't add the lights, just do the rhinestones. It doesn't take any time at all, and you'll love how it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love how on this one, I love how I did not see, I put it right on the black and I love it off. It really pops off.
Well, I made it so that it wasn't right on, but when I saw yours, I thought, well, that's a great idea too.
Same products, different views, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so to finish this one off, that's what you're going to do. Add a couple little bows up here on top of your tag. And then, on the inside, I added the piece of red cardstock. And then you want to go in and add like another sentiment, or something like that. Or if you want, look at these big, huge stickers. You could add something like that on the inside with a sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All these choices that you have, and quick and easy to do. It was a really fun card to make. It really, really was.
Turned out so cute.
So thank you. So I hope you guys give it a try. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the computer. I'm thinking, wow, that looks really good.
Now start and turn the lights on.
All right. So let me turn this light off and see if
that's so cute,
isn't it? Oh my gosh. But that's what I said. I'm going to talk to Amanda and ask her, please, can you do like a 5
pack? Yes.
Or a 7, so you got a bunch on there. That would be fun. Yeah, piece of cake, right?
Great job.
All right. Thank you very much. You guys talk amongst yourselves for just a minute too.
Okay, I am going to answer some of the comments real quick.
Okay.
And okay, so Isabel said she had to curb her enthusiasm for paper packs because of no more space. I think we can all relate. It
Oh
is
yeah.
like, and we all love paper, right? I mean, it is, but yeah, I don't blame you there. Rebecca said, love the sparkle from the gem and the lights. And she also said it it does look intimidating, the lights. But when you saw Lisa doing that, I think the most intimidating part is trying to get them in the holes. She was doing it one at a time, but if you just take your time and tape one at a time,
Yep.
it's so easy. And Amanda has made it so it's just almost foolproof. So yeah.
And also take into consideration, guys, I'm having issues with both my hands and I still managed to get the lights in there. So it's not that hard.
Right.
Just for me, it was just easier. Even when I wasn't having issues with my hands, for me, it was still easier to do one at a time and take down one at a time.
It is. It is
That
easy.
way they didn't pull out,
Yep.
because then you get all frustrated and you want to kill somebody, and that's never a good thing. So,
No, not a good thing.
yeah.
Isabel said, amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Stephanie said, hello, found you by accident. Like, I love anything Amanda puts out. Welcome, Stephanie. We're so happy to have you. We do Facebook Lives every Wednesday.
Yes.
And Denise loves the lights. Karen said, I love this card, Lisa. Great job. And
thank you, Karen.
Isabel said, Lisa, don't be sorry. Thank you for demonstrating the project.
Of course.
Of course. So life happens.
Mm-hmm.
But
Plug
but
and
everybody
forward.
loved the card, and I mean, it is cute. And so I want to show you. I am not doing a Facebook Live today. I planned on it, but I was in the midst of finishing an ebook up, which I finished just before we went live. And I'm still working on the website for the event.
Yeah.
And the other ebook and the magazine. And so I thought,
Too much.
Lisa will do a great job. I don't have to. So, okay. So here is like, see, I don't put it on.
Oh, I forgot to mention the snowflakes, because don't they come in that set?
Yes.
Okay, because I did the snowflakes. I have them.
You have those.
But what I did was I wasn't thinking.
You put them with something else, which is fine.
No, it wasn't that. It was after I put everything on, then I decided I wanted to add them. And then I was like, oh, if I do that, is it going to melt the wires, by ironing it on? So I was
if you did it after, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys buy the rhinestone template from Rhinestone Genie, it does come with 3 snowflake templates also.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the free digital download for the tree. The tree is in black, but you can bring it into your computer program and color it. Otherwise, for those that want it as a download, I will put it in our Etsy shop, and I do have it with the Merry Christmas. So this is for a top fold card, and then this is for a side fold.
Yeah.
And then this is just, so you have 4 A2 fronts.
Now, and I love that because you did it the exact size. So there's no refiguring or anything like that. It's ready to go.
No refiguring, right?
Picture, right?
So what I did was, okay, so like that is the size Lisa did. And then I made it just a little bit smaller too with the Merry Christmas. But you guys know I love foiling, right? So if you print it with toner, then you can foil it. And
Isn't
then you
that
don't need the
gorgeous?
lights would be beautiful on here, but you don't need the rhinestones. I don't think once you foil it. So like
It's gorgeous.
foiled and then double foiled.
Yep.
So possibilities are endless with this thing.
Yes. And don't run away with it because it's digital. If you know how to print a picture off of your computer, you can do this. It's that simple. And that's what I love about it. Because I was thinking, oh, do I have to resize it and all that? But no.
Lenine, I won't be selling the toner sheets, but I will have it as a digital download. It'll be as a digital download. So if anybody wants to download it and print it with toner, they can use it for foiling. And I saw that Lenine asked about what event. So we were going to do an in-person event. It was going to be myself, Eileen Hall, and Juliana.
Mm-hmm.
And the venue that I was having it at, right after I put all the information out about the event, I put it out at like 2 or 3 in the morning a couple weeks ago. And then that same morning at about 9 o'clock, I got a message from the venue saying, oh, we're going to move you to a different room. And it just made me feel uncomfortable, even though it was going to be a small event. I needed the space. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a virtual event, and it has grown. So we have, I don't even know, 10 or 12 teachers. And it's going to be different from BellaCon in that there will be no swag, but teachers will be doing kits. A lot of the teachers will do kits. Yeah. It's October 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The information for it will come out next week. I'm still waiting on some details from some of the instructors. And it is called Bella Crafts Holiday Craft-a-thon. So we will be crafting for 3 days. And it will be on holiday projects. Craft-a-thon or craft-along? Craft-a-thon.
Craft-a-thon. Okay, I have to remember.
I was going to call it a craft-along, but some people might not get the kits. Yeah, I mean, you can craft along, but yeah. Rebecca said, I forgot about this set 2 years ago. I bought, never used it.
Oh, see, Becca? There you go. With the light.
I don't have your tree pattern. I don't have a way to resize it. Rebecca, when you bought it, it came as an instant download from Rhinestone Genie, and it was sized the exact size. So see if you can find it. If you can't, I will get you one. So yeah, Lenine, we will, I'm working on the website right now for the event, which is another reason why I'm not doing my live today. Just a lot going on at this particular time. But it's all good. It's all good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm in North Dakota. North Dakota. Can't wait to sign up. Oh, where are you doing in North Dakota, Karen?
I thought Karen wasn't Karen in Cali?
Karen is in like Missouri.
Oh, that's right.
Around here. Yep.
Brain fade. Beach brain.
Oh. Last week's winner. Last week we did Gina K. Mm-hmm. We love Gina's stuff. And she is giving away a $25 gift card. And Lisa has the name of the winner.
Yes, I do. And that would be...
She has it written down somewhere.
I do. I really, really do. Okay. Yep. Jeannie Stalker.
Hey, Jeannie.
Hey, congratulations, girl. Is she even here today?
I saw her in here for a minute.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if she's still here. She kind of watches while she's working, I think. Denise, you'll watch for more information. The information for the event will be sent directly to anybody that was at BellaCon. It'll go out to all of you first, and then it'll go out in an email to everybody else.
Yeah.
Stephanie, you're in Germany. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you for joining us. One of our instructors for our event, Sarah Newman, is actually in Germany, and she will be teaching.
You know what is so cool about the internet? I mean, there's so many bad things out there, but what is so cool is when you're doing something like this and you can reach out to so many people in different countries. I just find that amazing every time I see somebody from a different country popping up. So thank you for coming, Stephanie. We loved it.
Yes, we're glad that you found us. Lenine, we'll watch for the event. Yeah. I love the lives as it's hard to leave home taking care of Dad. He will be 96 soon and you rarely leave him alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy every minute. I know my mom just turned 92. She doesn't live here, but I talk to her often. My brother lives with her, and yes.
Yeah.
There seems to be an online event nearly every weekend. Yes, there are a lot of them. You have to pick and choose. Yep. I tend to choose crafty ones. I attend events too. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Time zones can be a challenge sometimes. Yes. The good thing about our event, even like BellaCon and the holiday craftathon that's happening, is there is a fee, but then the videos are there always for you. So
right. It's a private Facebook group that we put it through, and then you can go in there and you can watch the videos forever and a day. So, you know, and they'll still be, as long as Ann and I are still alive, they'll be in there.
As long as Facebook allows.
Yeah, exactly.
It is different because the videos won't be streamed right in the group because Facebook has changed that. So they will be streamed, and it'll be on our website, all of everything. So, but there'll be a group for everybody to talk and chat with.
Yay. That's always fun.
It's not the same doing the replay. I know. I know. That's true.
You know, we're still as goofy on the replay as we are on the live. So
but it's nice to converse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that part's better, but it's fun.
It is. So we want to thank you for joining us today, Lisa. I loved your project.
Oh, thanks.
It was wonderful.
Well, you know, it's easy to create cool stuff when you got cool products.
Yes.
I tell her that all the time.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, I'm just saying. So, and the camera situation worked out. So I was happy about that.
Worked really well.
Yeah, the lighting, that's a whole other story, but we can't be worrying about that. So at least the camera.
Next week is the fourth Thursday, so we will be doing a interview at 2 p.m. Central Time. Lisa won't do a live at noon. We will have just one live. It will be at 2 p.m. Central Time, and we will announce our guest to you all early next week.
Fun! Yes, exciting.
You have a lovely evening too, Isabel.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming. Take time to craft.
Yes, because it's so important. Because it's good for your soul.
It is.
It really is. We say it every week.
Yes. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it.
Yes,
and
thanks, guys.